A quick update on what's going on, upcoming videos, and a new project. So my family had some big changes in terms of work life, and when the summer hit, I continued to work full time, but also take care of my kid. And it was an awesome summer together, but that meant a lot less time for getting out, paddling, and some of these projects. So now that he's back in school and I'm able to make my way out on the water again on a consistent basis, I'm going to be able to finish off several of the videos that had been in the works. So I thought I'd give a very quick update on the status of a bunch of them and what's coming up next. First, I also wanted to say thank you for everyone that reached out just to check in, see how things were going, and to send in either more questions or topics for videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have a couple more of those 3 things to try next time you do a certain thing that I'm going to edit and put out soon. One will be on the low brace, another one on the bow rudder. Then I also had several people reach out asking on how paddling the track has been going. The reason that video hasn't come out yet is I was hoping to get more opportunities to try different scenarios. So higher wind, slightly bigger waves, doing some rescues. And since I didn't get a chance to do those, that's why that video is still not out. I didn't want to put the video out without having a lot more of those paddling situations. But for those that are interested, a tiny update. The few times I have had it out, low wind, probably I'd say the most it's been constant 10 knots with gusts of 15, 17, somewhere around there. And it felt fine. It paddled well. There was nothing that stood out to me. It paddled like a skin on frame would. It was comfortable. The seat was fine. I did get to play in some very tiny waves, and I was able to catch a couple of rides. It was very strange to feel as you do on skin on frames when you feel the wave rush under you. It's a very strange feeling because usually in a hard shell kayak, while you feel a bit of what's going on outside, you don't feel the ripple or the bubbles or anything that come through the skin as you do on a skin on frame, as well as the flexing and the movement around. That was very interesting. The one thing that I did try that I didn't love was, but this has been the case all along, the back deck is a bit high for any kind of layback rolls. So reverse sweeps or just doing forward finishing rolls will have to be the way to go with the track, and that's fine. So just if you're thinking of doing something like that and you want to have a solid roll, probably if your layback is your go-to, you might want to expand and work with forward finishing rolls as well. I also have another one that I wanted to redo on kayak volume and how that affects us. That my previous video didn't encompass enough of the information, so I wanted to expand on it. But I want to do a bunch of those stick figure drawings and put that out as well. So that will be coming up. And then the last update is on a new project that I've been working on whenever I have a little bit of time or at night in the summer. Something that I've been really thinking about for years, but I had never done because I never had the space for it. And now that we happen to have a garage where I can work in, keep tools, and kind of keep a mess going for a long time. And that is teardrop camper, just a tiny camper that I can take out, or I can take out with the family to go camping. While our camper van is fantastic and has been my pride and joy for quite a while now, I still do not feel it is reliable enough to do family stuff or situations where if we go far enough and it breaks down, then essentially I kind of ruined our vacation. Now that I have, again, a reliable vehicle that can tow something, having a tiny camper I think is an easy way to go for that kind of stuff. So whether I'm doing a long trip far away or taking the family out, or I thought this would be a really fun project to work on. So at some point soon, I'll share a bunch of that progress. That's been a really awesome project. And actually, that is something that my son has also been helping me with. He's been having a lot of fun helping me build it. I started off with a frame from Wonder Tears, and they're a company in South Carolina that makes small campers. But they also, what they do is they do a lot of the stuff and pieces that you might use as a do-it-yourselfer. So their frames are a great starting point for a project like this. So keep an eye out. I think the 3 things to try on the low brace will be the first one to come out soon. Please drop me a line with any other topics you'd like to see in the near future. Or if there's any questions or comments, please drop them below. I'd love to hear what everyone's been up to over the summer. I hope this channel continues to be helpful. Subscribe if you'd like. I'm always trying to put these videos out. As always, Luke Rover, Kayak Hipster. Thank you for watching. Glad to be back, and see you next time.